नürबुर्गरिंग ग्रांड प्री ट्रैक पे आपके साथ मुलाकात होती है। सेशन हम शुरू करते हैं, हमारे पास अराउंड 15 मिनट हैं क्वालिफाइंग के और देयर वाज अ सनस AMG GT राइट अराउंड मी और हम लोग पहला कॉर्नर अटैक करते हैं। मेरा कोई खास एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है इस ट्रैक पे, हैवंट स्पेंट अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम बट ये कैन फिगर आउट एज आई गो एंड एज सून एज आई स्टार्टेड आई जस्ट गो ऑफ द ट्रैक। You know why? Because I thought that's the Nordschleife, but it's not the Nordschleife, it's actually the Nürburgring Grand Prix track. ट्रैक को जाने की कोशिश करते हैं। दिस इज़ कॉर्नर नंबर 3 एज वी आर स्लोली अप्रोचिंग कॉर्नर नंबर 4। थोड़ा सा लेफ्ट पे रखेंगे, कर्व पे चढ़ाना यहाँ पे ज़रूरी है। गिव्स यू रोटेशन, सेम थिंग हियर। आई मिस दैट कर्व राइट देयर बट slowly as I race this track I realized that there is more to this and it's actually a very tricky track क्योंकि there is a lot of elevation। कोन्स पे आपने नज़र रखनी है, कोन्स के आते ही आपने ब्रेक लगानी है। तीसरे में आपने गाड़ी रखनी है, गाड़ी को थोड़ा सा वाइड और ओपन करके रखें ताकि आपको थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे एग्जिट मिले और फिर इसको टाइट करके गाड़ी को खोलना शुरू करें, ब्रिंग इट टू द लेफ्ट। गाड़ी हमारी M4 GT3 है यार, क्या लिवरी है, क्या खूबसूरत गाड़ी है। आई मीन ऑनेस्टली ड्रीम कार। ट्रैक के एंड पे आते हैं, अराउंड 13 मिनट रहते हैं क्वालिफाइंग में और इस बीमर को देखेंगे हमारे अंदर घुस रहा था ना। मेरे आगे जगह बिल्कुल मेरे सामने एक SLS जा रही है और आई जस्ट डोंट अंडरस्टैंड कि क्वालिफाइंग के अंदर ये सब करने की क्या ज़रूरत है। इतनी जगह, इतना रूम है। ब्रेक ऑन द 100 मीटर बोर्ड और ये बंदा बिल्कुल स्लो हो जाता है, डजंट इवन ट्राई एंड टर्न, सो आई अवॉइड हिम और देखो बीमर उसके अंदर घुस गया क्योंकि वो बिल्कुल मेरे पीछे था। इसलिए दोस्तों कहते हैं कि अपने आगे वाली गाड़ी से फासला रखें। दूसरे गियर में आप लेफ्ट पे रहेंगे और गाड़ी को अर्ली खोलेंगे। यू गोना ट्राई एंड वेट ऑन दैट कर्व ऑन कॉर्नर नंबर 3 स्लोली और इसके बाद आपने कॉर्नर नंबर 5 के अंदर भी आपने कर्व को बिल्कुल इस तरह टच करना है। दैट गिव्स यू जस्ट द राइट अमाउंट ऑफ रोटेशन। फास्ट ट्रैक टू कॉर्नर नंबर 8 और देखें BMW ने हमारे पर फजूल में प्रेशर डाला हुआ है बट इट्स फाइन, हम उसको जगह देते हैं एंड वी कीप गोइंग, कीप डूइंग आवर रेस बिकॉज रेस तो अभी है नहीं, we're just trying to do qualifying. As soon as we get to this chicane type situation right here, इसको actually V-doll कहते हैं। He just runs into me. I mean, अच्छी खासी जगह थी वहाँ पे and he could have gone past me, waited, 20 other options, लेकिन it's fine. Qualifying है, it's okay. अभी भी 11 मिनट रहते हैं, so we just get our head down and focus. And I notice कि बंदा थोड़ा स्लो होता है और मेरे लेफ्ट पे आता है, फिर मुझे टिपर मारना शुरू हो जाता है and I'm just like, why? That was just not necessary. So I thought swerve करता हूँ मैं just to like, you know, protect my space. And we get to the first corner once again. You'll see कि इस दफ़ा he just about rams me right here and I barely avoid him to try and take that corner and he himself goes off the track. तो मुझे नहीं पता कि उसका brakes का issue है or he just don't know where to brake. But anyways, 7 minutes रहते हैं सेशन में and I find myself again chasing these cars which is not necessary but I'm trying to focus on getting my lines down or try and put down a good lap time. जैसे हम आते हैं V-doll corner पे, pretty simple, and the BMW goes off the track. I think that was kind of imminent. Qualifying खत्म होता है, I'm not able to improve my time. I sit on number 2 which is not bad, लेकिन at the same time which is just fast, it's like 2.5 seconds faster, so काफ़ी time I find करने में, so I just try and put my head down for the race. At this point I'm in second position. It's a great position to start. फॉर्मेशन की तरफ हम आते हैं, फॉर्मेशन शुरू होती है, हम स्टैगर करते हैं गाड़ियाँ, उसके बाद हम अराउंड 70 किलोमीटर एन आवर की स्पीड पे वी हैव टू होल्ड द कार। वी ऑलमोस्ट जस्ट गेट राइट देयर, 3 2 1 एंड गो एंड वी फाइंड आवरसेल्व्स डूइंग अ वेरी गुड स्टार्ट। उसके हम बिल्कुल लेफ्ट पे, हमारे राइट पे एक फरारी है, उसके बिल्कुल लेफ्ट पे और हम हमारा बहुत ज़बरदस्त स्टार्ट था बिकॉज वी ऑलमोस्ट टेक फर्स्ट पोजिशन। As you come to this braking corner and notice that the cars are coming too fast and I slow down and I get hit from behind and I'm just like यार इसकी कोई ज़रूरत नहीं थी और पीछे carnage है पूरी ट्रैक पे। We come back and I'm like okay let's say focus, हो गया जो हो गया। Ferrari मेरे एक राइट पे है, I try and correct my line because I came too fast and I oversteer and I run into him like that, so that's my bad, मुझे नहीं करना चाहिए था। Coming to corner number 3 and then corner 4 and 5. बहुत जल्दी आता है corners and they are a little tricky. Porsche tries to slow down here which is really weird, so I go to the right. कोशिश करता हूँ मैं just to keep some space. And then this corner, I don't know what happened, but he braked in the middle of the exit. These Michael Schumacher curves, you can almost take them flat out if you know what you're doing, but I just don't understand. और उस time के अंदर we go from 5th to 8th, which was just heartbreaking. We just joined back in the race and we're like, okay, we have to keep our head down. We have 25 minutes long race ahead of us. So मेरे ज़हन में ये था कि चल let's keep our head down and focus on trying to get as quick as we can and get through this race. Traffic बहुत ज़्यादा मेरे आगे build up हो गया because I went from 1st to 8th, which was quite the position loss, but that's just how online races go. Speed corner की तरफ हम बढ़ रहे हैं, and this McLaren in front of me, पता नहीं क्यों he tries and close the door. I come to the left and I brake and I outbrake him into this corner, but I just run into each other, and I think that was unfortunate. मुझे थोड़ा सा रास्ता रखना चाहिए था, फासला रखना चाहिए था, but it's fine. He gets ahead of me. हम अभी भी 8th position में, pretty much at the bottom of the race at this point. Or the only thing in my mind is I need to pick up places, and we just picked up 1 places. 2 गाड़ियाँ corner number 6 पे बाहर जाती हैं track से, and we find some spots to pick up. Easy pickings. Corner number 7 पे आते हैं, and we find ourselves still chasing the McLaren. At this point only 1 lap हुआ है race में, और there's no need to rush. We're just gonna take it nice and slow. Come to the braking point on the Dunlop curve, and we see ourselves not being able to find enough room to overtake, or McLaren ki lines are all over the place. I'm trying to keep it clean, trying to keep behind him just to see what he's doing and follow him around and go. But then as soon as you get to Michael Schumacher, I think this was my mistake. Yeah, this was totally on me. The car braked and he even gave me room on the left, but I didn't take it. So I feel bad for that, but we have to continue because we have a lot of positions to pick up. We find ourselves Porsche ke piche around corner number 3, 4, and 5. Or once again, like Porsche is really slow around here. At least this driver is, not the Porsche. But it's not looking like I'll be able to overtake it. But he does give me room. I don't know if he tries to do that or not. But we're able to take that position. Or corner number 6 gonna be able to make that overtake done, and we're up to position 6, which makes me really happy. Finish करते हैं corner number 6, and we start racing towards the Dunlop corner. During the race, आपके ज़हन में बहुत सारे thoughts जा रहे होते हैं about what's going on and what are you really doing. मुझे एक आगे गाड़ी नज़र आती है, which is a good 2.5 seconds ahead of us. तो काफ़ी गैप है क्योंकि हमारी pace similar है. I am running faster than I ever have during qualifying, which is great. But I do need to keep my head down and stay focused. इस corner की मुझे कुछ खास समझ नहीं है. I'm still trying to figure out where to hit the curb and when to open up the throttle because it's very risky. It's very easy to go off the track, and same goes for this one. If you touch that curb over there, गाड़ी upset हो जाती है. If you come too far to the right, you don't have enough room to brake and make this curve, which is a downhill off camber. तो ये आपको like बाहर throw करता है. You have to get the lines right for this corner क्योंकि आगे बहुत लंबा straight up है before we get to the VDOL chicane. So you do need to get that line right and be at the right spot on the track so you're able to keep the car in the same spot. For the next 8 laps, nothing exciting happens except I keep my head down and I just keep racing and keep trying to see if I can catch up to those cars. और आप मुझे join करते हैं lap number 9 में, and you can see my fastest time has actually gone down by 7/10, and you can see over there वहाँ पे Michael Schumacher course पे there's 2 cars that are battling it out और एक गाड़ी बाहर निकल जाती है, which makes more opportunity for me. I think those cars वो दोनों dog fight में हैं, and I need to make advantage of that and work quickly and keep my lines clean and consistent. घूम के आते हैं हम उससे अगले lap पे, and I can see them getting closer and closer, and they're still fighting each other, which is great for me because I can do some easy pickings there. We come around end of lap 10 और अब race में 11वां lap शुरू हो गया, सिर्फ 2.5 मिनट रहते हैं, and I'm just thinking, am I going to be able to get to 3rd position and get a podium? And I just need to stay consistent for that because pace मेरी ऊपर नहीं जा रही, but I am putting the fastest lap times, personal best fastest lap times as I can. I can't even speak today. But इस corner के अंदर corner number 3 में you have to try and get that curb. Again, curbs are really important on this track क्योंकि गाड़ियाँ understeer करती हैं, so you need to get that rotation by hitting the tire. जब tire hit करते तो गाड़ी पीछे से rotate करती. You need that rotation over there. As we catch up to this car in front of us, the 2 cars in front of us, नज़रें मेरी लॉक हो जाती हैं उस गाड़ी पे जो far right पे बाहर निकलती है, and I just overdo that corner and I'm able to just get that car back in line, and I see this Porsche finally in my sight with only 1 minute 45 seconds left, which means that I have this lap and the next lap, so 13 laps की race at this point, and I have to catch him up. इस point पे gap सिर्फ आधे second का है, तो I know that this is possible if I keep my stuff together, और that's really important. इस corner के ऊपर आके मैं थोड़ा सा risky curve लेता हूँ, मैं curve right करता हूँ just to be able to get a better exit, but the car just slightly oversteers and I go off the track, and I'm like, man, not right now. ऊपर top left देख सकते हैं I lost all of my lead and I just stayed behind this car for the rest of the track as we start our final lap of the race, जिसमें race end होगी, and I find myself staying just right behind it, but it is able to open up the gap a little bit more. मेरे लिए, I mean, for any kind of racers out there, you know, okay, just keep your head down and stay focused because you don't never know, this is a race and things can change. और हम घूम घुमा के वापस उसी कर्व पे आते हैं, which is that tricky Kummel curve. Or at that same point, he goes off the track, and I am just able to take advantage of this opportunity and overtake that car, which brings us to position number 3. Oh my god. That was some exciting stuff. I was able to go from last position to third, which is really great. And I'm setting my eyes on the next car, but I just know this is the last lap, so I won't really be able to catch up to him. We come around this fast right-hander, keeping the car in check, keeping everything in check, just making sure we can get to the end of the lap and finish the race in position. Okay, actually made the first podium here this game, which is actually absolutely fantastic, and I did that while recording. I am going to try harder sessions and many other tracks and many other cars. अगर आपको ऐसा content पसंद है, please subscribe करें. It will motivate me to make more videos, and अगर आप end तक रुके हैं तो I know that you're into this kind of content too, so please subscribe and help me improve the quality and the quantity of these videos, because I love sim racing and I love driving in motorsports fashions. I have a lot more things planned. Please stick around and अपना बहुत सारा ख्याल रखिए, and I'll see you next time. Take care.